Well, it's you can't see it. I'll try zooming. Well, I don't know how well this is going to show up, but look at that red on all of those mountains up out there. It's awesome. Those are awesome clouds. Today's date is March 18th, 2024, and this is part 6 of setting up a machine shop. I just wanted to show you what's entailed in resurrecting discarded machines, usually from government facilities. But right here you'll see all these wires right here. Well, if you look at this, this is a 3-phase 480 240 volt motor, and everything was set up for 480. The reason in a large facility they go to 480 is to keep the current requirements for the facility down, because with a high inductive load you have to put a big capacitor bank out back to bring the power factor up to unity. But in any case, this is what I'm doing here. I'm taking the I'm making a dongle for our 3-phase inverter. We've gone over that earlier. So I'm going to put this in here. I'm going to take this dongle and connect it to here. Then once I get this power hooked up, I have to set rotation and all of that. And to change rotation on a 3-phase motor, you just have to move, you only have to move 2 legs to change rotation. So it's relatively easy in that respect. This has been sitting out in the weather here. So the reason we have fuses like this for a motor controller, these are called slow blow fuses, and what that's about is that when you first start a motor, any motor, or actually any electrical device, there's an inrush of current that's real high, but it only lasts for a few milliseconds to 1 or 2 seconds, depending on how big a horsepower motor there is. So what I'm going to do now is put this on time delay, and then go about doing what I was going to do before this video. Whew. Boy, I finally got this done. It was a real pita. I don't know if you can see here, but I got, so this is what I've been doing here. I've been providing number 2 wire to all the equipment so that it'd be near impossible to overload the wiring and allow the supervisory equipment to take care of the protection of the equipment. So I'm at the point now I'm ready to put some power to this and see what happens. So I'll be back. Well, I got it going. So what I need to do now, it's going in the wrong direction, so I'm going to change the rotation on it. Okay, we got a problem here. This coil right here, is not, I think it's all rusty and everything, so because it was sitting out in the weather for so long that that I'm going to have to take this all apart and get it all cleaned up and see if it will close. So that's what I'm going to be doing next. Okay, so this is a magnetic starter, and if you can see all the rust and everything here, this coil should be able to slide off, and it isn't sliding off. So I got to get that freed up and find out, you know, what we can do. See what that does. This is a plunger right here. It's a solenoid, and it's real weak, so it's possible I have to replace this coil, but that's kind of hard to do until you can get it out. So that's what I'm working on. Okay, well, I have this contactor. Today's date, this is the next day. Today's date is the 19th of March 2024, and Blake is that as tight as that would go?
This, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Where the
Blake is going to be a rocket assistant or jet assistant. So he's been helping me get these machines up and running. He's going to finish this off and put the covers on, and we're going to do a test, and then he's going to skedaddle. So we're almost there. The problem with this and what took so long is this transformer right here is NG, and you need that to close the contactor here. I got that so it's working. So what we're doing, that coil needs to have 120 volts. So to get this thing out of the shop here and get it over in the running pile, we're going to use an extension cord. So anytime they have to use the disc sander, we'll just have to plug in the extension cord to operate the motor contactor. So Blake is almost done here. You got the cover plate on here, you got the push button.
Yeah,
So I'm going to tie these wires off and then we're going to do a test real quick.